This idea came in my mind, ranking book boyfriends based solely on their looks, because I was just like, I really want to judge some people right now, and I don't like judging people in real life, but I love judging people that are real, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I have only read a few of the books that some of these characters are from. Let's go over some of the tiers that they can go in. First we have 6 out of 5 stars. They are gorgeous. They look stunning, okay? Your looks will not make up for the fact that I really don't like you. And then we go on to not bad. Not like the best looking, but pretty good. And then we have no offense, but oof, you know, like, ugh. And then we have offense, but ugh. Yes, you do look bad. Yes, I do not like how you look. Hey, buddy. Yikes. Absolute trash. Here are our characters that we're going to be going through. As you can see, very famous, popular book characters. So without further ado, let's judge people. Yeah, he's going in the absolute trash tier. It's like a dose of therapy. What is up with Saturday Mass and tattoos? Like, can we acknowledge that for a second? That might be like the best looking person I've ever seen. We're gonna start looking these characters up, and I am so scared. Character number 1. Oh no, Rhysand. I do not like him at all. Have I read ACOTAR? No. Anyway, this is solely on looks, so we're gonna look up a picture of Rhysand. Not trying to be nitpicky here, I don't really like his eyebrows and his hair. Oh no. Like, it's way too poofy. No, like that style of hair on him. No. His ears are obviously like pointy. Do I like that on him? No. So many people love Rhysand, and I cannot stand him. Like I said, haven't read ACOTAR, but I do know a lot about it because it's so popular. Like, clearly he's good looking. I'm gonna train my mind right now to not be biased on what I think of the actual character and just focus on their looks, which is the opposite of what you should do in real life. But today we're not gonna be doing that. Pretending I don't know anything about him. He is really good looking, I guess. I mean, we're gonna put Rhysand in the your amazing looks will not make up for the fact that I really don't like you. What kind of name is Rhysand? The next one is Jace Harrendale. Everybody loves this guy. And by the way, we're gonna try to look up pictures of these people from art, not like actors who played them. So, let's see here. Okay, here's a picture. I don't really like how he looks. Not bad. Hey, that's a tier. Oh man, okay. I think I'm gonna put him in the not bad tier. I like this picture. It looks really good. But there's like several other ones that came up before it. So I'm just like, is that really what he looks like? He's like not bad. Even this picture isn't the best looking person I've ever seen. Jace Harrendale. Okay, looks like the next character that we have is 4 from Divergent. I haven't read any of these yet. Let's look up a picture of 4. Okay, I found something. Offense, but which is the second to last section. There wasn't that much art for him. I don't know why, because that book series is really popular. I guess it's just because there's actual movies of it, but is he described as handsome in the book? Every single YA boy is described as handsome, so I'm just assuming that he is too, which clearly, to me at least, isn't really the case. Okay, next character. Guys, next up we have Cal from the Red Queen series. I have only read the first 2 books in the series, but that is like my all-time favorite books right there, tied with like Heartless and Ranger's Apprentice, Keeper of Lost City, stuff like that. But like, it's so good. So I'm really excited to read the next one. But yeah, so we're gonna look at a picture of him. Interesting. His eyes are golden. His eyes are golden. He's not the best looking, if I'm being honest. Something about him makes him look, I think it's just his golden eyes. They look cool, but also something about them makes him look weird. So I'm gonna put him in the not bad section. I think it's funny how his name is Cal Calor. Like, his nickname is Cal because of his last name. His real name is Tobias, but I just put Cal Calor. Anyway, so there's that. Let's go on to who's next. Maven Calor, aka Cal Calor's brother. I love him so much, even though he is evil. He does look different than Cal. Like, he has blue eyes, which are still a little unsettling, especially since it looks like he has red eyes underneath instead of white, whatever you want to call it. He looks way better than Cal. Maven is our first 6 out of 5. I accidentally put Maven Clalor. Here's another one. That one does not look as good. We're gonna just ignore that. Okay, next character, Day. If you haven't heard of this book series, you might be asking, is that a name? And I would tell you yes. His name is Day. And I still cannot get over that. I really don't like it. Like, he's not a horrible character. Well, he is kind of. Is he? The power of, like, judging someone off of their name is real. Anyway, I know he has, like, long blonde hair, but he's described as being handsome. Again, like every other person. So, what? Okay, here's a picture of him on a graphic novel cover. You can see him in the clear here. No, thank you. He doesn't look good. Sorry. Okay, here's more. Okay, so we have more pictures of him that are a little unflattering. I don't even know what to say to this one. Please tell me in the comments if you agree with this, because he was described as being really handsome in the books. Like, I didn't just make that up, right? Yeah, he's going in the absolute trash tier. I am having fun roasting people. It's like a dose of therapy. The amazing Kaz Brecker, and by that I mean Kaz Brecker, the person that is supposedly amazing from the Six of Crows duology that I have not read yet. Let's see if he is good looking. Interesting. Okay, this one, I like that one. So here's another picture of him. He looks pretty good. Honestly, he doesn't look, like, super good. Like, he could look better. So we're gonna put him in the not bad section. Okay, this is the guy. This is the guy from, like, Shadow and Bone, I think. How do you pronounce that? Is that, like, Malin? Malin? Malgin? Malien? Mal. We're just gonna call him Mal. And I don't really know who this is at all. What's this? What is this? Guys. It's like blurry for some reason, but do you see that? That might be like the best looking person I've ever seen. I tend to prefer people with brown hair than like blonde. Okay, basically I'm just not like a huge fan of blonde hair. I don't know why. I used to like it, but now I just really like brown. I was not expecting this at all. He's like the character that I know the least about. What's Roseanne's last name? I don't think he has one. Does he? Huh. Oh no. Speaking of Roseanne, here we go. Tamlin is next. Most people don't like him. So, this is gonna be interesting. Blonde, long hair is what I see. He looks like someone.
I later realized that it was this guy.
He's not. No to this picture. This picture isn't that good either. It's better. I don't like how it looks like he has a beard, but he doesn't. I don't like that. I can't decide, honestly. I think he does look worse than Roseanne. Because first of all, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of blonde hair. It looks like he has a beard, but he does not, and I do not like that. I just don't want to look at that any longer, and I think that's like, I don't think that's a good thing. I'm gonna put him in the no offense, but yikes, section. Let's hurry up and get this picture out of my sight. Next, we have Legend from Caravel, or Carvel. I personally pronounce it Caravel because it sounds better. Again, he's described as being the best looking person in the world. I got a picture. He looks creepy. What is that? Why does he have beady black eyes? And what is his haircut? Like, do you know how to get a haircut? He's not that good looking, if we're being real here. Like, first of all, his eyes are black and beady, which is creepy. And second of all, his haircut. What is that haircut? He's not the worst looking. If I saw him in real life, I would be more like, then. So he's going in the, no offense, but yikes, section along with Tamlin. Actually, should he, okay, I was about to say should he go in the not bad section, because I feel bad putting him with Tamlin, even though I don't like Legend that much, even though he wasn't really in the first book. Although I did learn a spoiler that I'm not gonna mention. No, I'm gonna put him with Tamlin. Duh. Because you ain't that good looking, legend. And also those people who are like super haughty and are just like, I'm the best looking person in the world. I am so much better than you, aka Dante and Julian and like, oh, everyone else from that series. Don't get me started. He's the exact type of person that I would really not like. And it's just because every other person seems to fall in love with him doesn't mean that I will. It means that I will try and destroy him. No, not really, but wouldn't be so bad. Next we have Julian. We were just speaking of him. I was just saying how much, like, I don't like those haughty people who think they're better than everyone else just because they look good. He seems like one of those people, and he is so much worse than Scarlet. I really hope they don't get together, although I have a horrible feeling. Don't give me any spoilers. I've only read the first book. And yes, again, he is described as being really good looking. Interesting. Okay, what is that picture? What is that? What is this? Okay, this isn't actually the real picture of him. This is what he looks like. No, like, something about the shape of his face, if we're being judgmental. His hair is, like, pretty good. It's not the best. I don't like how he looks. He's gonna go in the offense, but I really don't like how you look for some reason, even though I kind of see how you do look good, but at the same time you don't. To me. Maybe it's just because I know your personality and that's affecting my opinion. Rowan. Okay, so you see here we have two Rowans. This Rowan is the one from Scythe, which I have not read yet. This Rowan is the one from Throne of Glass, which I also have not read. I don't know anything about this dude. Not bad. This picture is so zoomed out, but here we have a picture of him. He kind of does look like Liam Hemsworth. He does look good. Okay, he's going in the 6 out of 5 section. He's not quite as good as Mal, if my memory serves me correctly, but he does actually look really good. But you didn't hear that from me. Rowan's just gotta keep rowing the boat. So after Rowan, we have Rowan. What? Yikes. Okay, here's a picture of him that popped up first. If it were based off of this picture, I would put him in one of the last two, but let's keep looking. Okay, I don't know about the hairstyle, especially like around here. What is up with Sarah J. Maas and tattoos? Like, can we acknowledge that for a second? So if it were off of this picture, I'd put him in your amazing looks will not make up for the fact that I really don't like you, even though I don't know anything about him. If it were off of the other one, I'd put him in the offensive butt section. The way that sounded. So we're just gonna put him in the middle and put him in no offense, but just keep rowing for the rest of your day. The next two are Cassian and Azriel, which just reminds me of the cat from Smurfs, but okay. So those are two characters from, again, A Court of Thorns and Roses. There's this like group of 3 people, obviously you probably know this, and we're gonna see who looks the best out of Cassian, Azriel, and Rhysand. Okay, why? Why is he so good looking? Okay, so this is Cassian, apparently. Why? This guy, I think, does look better than Rhysand. So immediately, obviously, I'm gonna have to put him in the section. Wait, did I just spell Cassian wrong? No, I didn't. Wait, I did spell it wrong. This picture of Rhysand. Azriel. I have a feeling this guy's gonna be a little uglier than the other two. I hope. Wait, what? Isn't this the exact same guy? This is just Cassian. Wait, what? Hold on a second. I was seeing this wrong. Here's a picture of Rhysand, Azriel, and Cassian. I'm pretty sure that is Azriel, not Cassian. Azriel goes in this section, and then Cassian, which, like, no offense, but actually no. Offense. I really want to put him in the trash section, but I'm gonna put him in the offensive butt section. Next up, okay, I'm actually super excited about this one. So we have Sal from Legendborn. I haven't read that book and I honestly don't know hardly anything about it. I'm not seeing many pictures of him. There is this picture of all 3 of the main characters, I think, and he looks really good. He's on the right. He's the one with the tattoos. He is going in the 6 star. And I actually know the person on the left right here is Nick, and he also looks really good. He wasn't on the list, but I'm gonna put him on the list, and we're gonna put him in the 6 star as well. Oh no, the next character. My enemy. My enemy. We have Jameson Hawthorne from the Inheritance games. Everyone loves him, and he used to be like my favorite. I've only read the first one, keep that in mind, but then he wasn't. It changed at the end of the book. Oh, here's a picture of him. Why does he have to be so good looking? Okay, the thing is, guys, I don't actually despise him, but I feel like he gets better in the other books, so I'm kind of just like, don't know how to judge him. So I'm gonna just put him in the 6 out of 5 stars. And next up we have his brother, Grayson Hawthorne, which is now my favorite, but I have a feeling he's going to not be my favorite once I read the next book. You will never believe this. It says Grayson Hawthorne fan casting for the Inheritance games, and it's a picture of Harry Styles. Why? That doesn't look anything like him. Here's a picture of him. He has blonde hair. I forgot about that. I mean, obviously he is good looking, but for some reason that's not my type. I think it's the blonde hair again. I'm gonna put him in the not bad section. Next we have Jax, which is from, I think he's from Caravel. I don't know much about this guy, but I know he exists and he seems like a really interesting character. Ooh, okay, this guy has blonde hair, but for some reason I like it. That's creepy. Why are his eyes bleeding? Okay, here's a picture of him. I like him. He looks interesting. Okay, he's going in the 6-star section. Next we have a very, very controversial one, in my opinion, like only for me, and that is Carden Greenbrier. Remember, Arlin, just judge him by his looks, nothing else. I don't know about this. He looks really creepy. He looks kind of good. That's not what he looks like. Sorry, there's just like so many pictures of him. Oh, that one's good. I don't know if you've seen any of my reading vlogs for the Folk of the Air series, but I really did not like him in the first book. And then in the second book, halfway through the book-ish, I liked him. I liked him, but I didn't like him. So I just don't know what to do. Like, should I put him in the 6 out of 5 stars? Or the Your Amazing Looks will not make it for the fact that I really don't like you section. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with that one because I honestly really despise him. In general though, I actually really like his like aesthetic, like the leaves, the crown, the rings, the black hair, like the black eyeshadow stuff. Like, I really like that actually. Oh no. Just checked and we have Maxon, which I have not read, but I actually kind of want to read. What is this? This, my friends, is the only one I see, and I don't know about you, but this does not look good at all. Trash tier. Next we have The Darkling. This is from Shadow and Bone. I have not read that either, so that's interesting. This is the exact type of person that I think is like the best looking type of person. Kind of like the Carden aesthetic, like the, just look. What? Okay, let me scroll down a little bit so you can see some more pictures of him. He is a 6 out of 5. Might be even better looking than Mal was. That's from the same book series. I don't know if anyone is going to be able to top this guy. We shall see. Nathaniel Thorne from, I spelled that so wrong. I know how to spell Nathaniel, guys. So this guy is from Sorcery of Thorns, which I have not read, and I honestly don't know anything about. Here's a picture of him. Yeah. Don't really need to explain this one that much. It's going in the absolute trash tier. Next we have Elias from Ember in the Ashes. I spelled that wrong. There's only one L. I have not read this, and I honestly don't know anything about it. Okay, so here we have this picture. I don't like that picture. But then we also have this picture. The more that I look at that, I like, it's okay. That was not as good as I thought it was. I like masks, but something about him just doesn't really look good. Although he does, what's his last name? Viturius? I like that. He looks like the type of character that I would really like, actually, but just like not his looks, which I don't really judge people off of, but in this video we are. Ooh, I'm really excited about this guy. Nikolai from, I think, Shadow and Bone. We've had a lot of good Shadow and Bone people, so very excited about this. Wow, he has a lot of scars. Ooh, I like this picture. He looks really good, I think, but he's not the best looking, which I'm kind of sad about, honestly, because the name Nikolai is really cool. Nikolai Landstoff, he does look really good, especially this picture. Actually, it's not as good as I thought it was. I'm excited about this one. So we have Darlington, which apparently is from Ninth House, which is another book by Lee Bardugo, and I don't know absolutely anything about this book. Okay, there's not that much art, honestly. He doesn't look that good. What is this? This looks really interesting, bro. Is he crushed by a tree? What is it a rock? Okay, I need to read this book. Okay, he looks like he likes reading, which is awesome, but I can't really judge him off of that, unfortunately. He looks okay, so I'm gonna have to put him in this section, the no offense section. So we have 3 characters left, and these 3 characters might be the most beloved book boyfriends of all time. I haven't read any of the books that these three characters are from. Okay, so next up we have James Harrendell. Don't really know anything about this guy. He looks like the type of guy who's described as having like kind of curly hair and is a bit younger than most of the characters, and like maybe the funny one. Meh. He looks okay. He doesn't look that good, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But we have two other characters left, so I'm gonna put him, unfortunately, James Harrendell, in the no offense section. You're okay looking, but you're not that good looking. Oops, I was about to type no offense. Now we have the last two characters. Will Harrendell. This guy, I think, is like the most beloved YA book boyfriend in the history of existence. Let's see what he looks like. Oh. He kind of looks like every other character, but at the same time, he looks really good, I think. I wasn't expecting him to look this good, guys. I don't know why. I mean, he's not the best looking. That title goes to the Darkling. Is he in this section or is he in this section? He's in this section. Guys, we are on to our last character. None other than Jim Carstairs. I'm pretty sure. I spelled his name wrong. I spelled it with an I. It's an E, which is a lot better. Last character, be a good one. Ooh, he has white hair. Some of these pictures don't look that good. But then we have pictures like this, which I like how that looks. He's not as good looking as I thought he would be, which is so sad because he's our last character. He's gonna go in the not bad section. So, we are done ranking book boyfriends. Let me show you guys a close-up of what's going on here. Actually, I just realized, looking at this picture, that I literally skipped Warner. A very loved character. I do not understand why, because I haven't read it yet, but I don't like him at all. His name might as well just be Aaron Warner Bros. But let's see what it looks like. No! That's not fair! Guys. Really? Really? I think we all know what section he's going in. Okay, anyway, so now that we have ranked every single one of these people, you can see the trash tier, which we have, unfortunately, Day, and then we have Maxon, which, don't even get me started, we're horrible. Nathaniel Thorne, I don't even remember what that guy looks like, and I don't think that's a good thing, but it wasn't good. Then we have Offensive, but yikes. We have 4, Julian Santos and Cassian. Cassian, the trickster who tried to make me think he was Azrael. And then we go on to the no offense, but section, which is a little better than this one. We have Tamlin. Get out of my face, please. Legend. Creepy eyes. I mean, what is up with that? Anyway, Rowan from Throne of Glass. Some of his pictures were good. Some of them were really bad, so I just didn't really know what to do with him. And then we have Elias Veturius, if that's how you say it. And he was pretty good looking, but like not the best. Darlington was okay. James Harrendell was honestly a disappointment, but that's fine. And then in the not bad section, we have Jace Harrendell. He was, you know, not bad. Cal Calor, he wasn't bad. He was actually pretty good looking. Kaz Brecker was okay looking as well. Grayson Hawthorne, he was really good looking, but for some reason the blonde hair. Nikolai, I really wanted him to be better looking than he was. Like, don't get me wrong, he was not bad. Like, he was pretty good, but just not what I wanted him to be. It was so sad. But then also Jim Carstairs was okay. The section that I am scared of is the your amazing looks will not make up for the fact that I really don't like you. Rosand, unfortunately. Azriel, Cardin, and Aaron Warner. Bros. 6 out of 5 stars. Maven Clalor Mal, who was really good looking. Like, really surprisingly super good looking, guys. What was up with that? Rowan from Sight, Sal Kane, Nick Davis, Jameson Hawthorne, super good looking. Jax, he was really good looking, but probably like one of the least good looking out of this section. And then we have Darkling. Unfortunately, even though I don't want it to be, I'm pretty sure to me, Darkling is literally the best looking person I've ever seen. Will Harrendell, which was also really good looking, which surprised me because I feel like I had seen a picture of him before and I was like, you know, that's just okay. But no. So, that's everyone that we ranked. What do you guys think? Just tell me in the comments. I'm really curious. I know that some of the art was fan art, so it's probably not what they look like from the books, but what else am I supposed to do? Like, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I honestly feel re-energized by doing this. Have a really, really wonderful day, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my future videos. Bye. Bye. Bye.